Manchester United have just agreed a deal that nobody expected. Lenny Yoro has sent a huge warning to the Premier League, Garnacho has fired a fresh shot after leaving, and there's a shocking Sancho twist you don't want to miss. Let's get straight into it. Deal agreed. Man UTD agree deal. Yoro ready to dominate Garnacho fires shot. Sancho shock update. Manchester United have reportedly agreed a deal. Lenny Yoro is ready to dominate this season. Alejandro Garnacho has fired a shot at his old club, and there's a shock twist developing in the Jadon Sancho saga. All of it is coming up right now. Let's start with the biggest name in this update, Lenny Yoro. The 20-year-old centre-back has had a mixed 2 years since arriving at Old Trafford, but he is now positioning himself to make his mark in the 2026-27 campaign. It is easy to overlook that Yoro is still only 20 years old. He made his Lille debut at 16, was signed for £50 million at 18, was pursued by Real Madrid, and was ultimately signed by Manchester United in 2024. His trajectory looked unstoppable, but over 2 seasons at Old Trafford, that progress has slowed. Injuries, along with the wider instability at the club, have made it difficult for the French centre-back to settle. Signed under Erik ten Hag, Yoro is already working under his third manager at United. Despite the club beating Real Madrid to his signature, Yoro has made just 66 appearances in total, including only 30 Premier League starts across his 2 seasons. A metatarsal injury sidelined him early in his first pre-season, keeping him out until December, and he has been working to make up for lost time ever since. Before we continue, if this is the kind of straight-to-the-point Manchester United coverage you're looking for, this is exactly what Final Whiz is built for. Hit that subscribe button, tap the like button on this video, and drop a comment telling us what you think about Yoro's chances of nailing down a starting spot this season. It takes a few seconds, and it genuinely helps this channel keep bringing you daily updates like this one. Speaking after helping Manchester United win the Snapdragon Cup in Stockholm, Yoro addressed his injury record directly. "I have no excuses, but I had injuries, and like I say, I hope I'm not going to be injured this season, and I will show to everyone what I can do," he said. He added, "I hope I'm not going to be injured this pre-season. That's going to help me to improve as well and to be ready for the start of the season. I know I can do much, much better. I know my potential for sure, and I hope I'm going to do a really good season." Yoro has already made 139 senior career appearances, a significant total for a player his age, but he knows there is still development ahead of him. "Sometimes people forget I'm still 20. Still have to learn. Still have to improve," he said. "I know my potential. I know I can learn a lot. I can improve a lot. So I hope this season is going to be a big step for me as well." Yoro has also added versatility to his game during pre-season, starting all 3 fixtures at right back in the absence of Diogo Dalot and Noussair Mazraoui. Even so, he still sees his long-term future in central defense, where he will compete with Harry Maguire, Lisandro Martinez, Matthijs de Ligt, and Aiden Heaven for a starting role. "This season, I enjoy playing right back," he said. "If I can help the team in this position, it's good. I've played centre-back, but I enjoy playing this position. But centre-back is still my position. If I can be on the pitch, right back or centre-back, if I can play, that's the best for me." United finished 3rd in the Premier League last season following a strong end to the campaign under Michael Carrick, and Yoro believes a genuine title challenge is realistic. "We're Manchester United, so we have to think like that. And I know we have the potential to do it. So now we have to do it," he said. Moving to the second major story, Manchester United are reportedly on the verge of finalising a deal involving goalkeeper Altay Bayındır. The Turkey international appears close to leaving Old Trafford this summer, with La Liga club Celta Vigo expected to complete a loan signing before the transfer window closes. Bayındır joined United in the summer of 2023 during Erik ten Hag's tenure, but has featured just 17 times across 3 years at the club. He initially served as understudy to Andre Onana for his first 2 seasons, before Cengiz Laman's arrival last summer established a new first-choice goalkeeper at Old Trafford. Bayındır's situation was further affected by the club's decision to sign Karl Darlow as a free agent earlier this summer. According to Mediaset, Celta Vigo are close to finalising the loan agreement, with the report suggesting the deal is almost entirely wrapped up. The same report indicates Celta Vigo hope to announce the signing next week, with Bayındır expected to join his new teammates at a training camp in Italy. A separate report from Spanish outlet AS states that the 28-year-old is expected to undergo a medical to complete his move to Celta Vigo on either Sunday or Monday. Despite the growing certainty around his exit, United still included Bayındır in the squad for their pre-season friendly against Atletico Madrid in Sweden. Bryan Mbeumo scored twice as United claimed a 2-1 victory over the Spanish side in Stockholm. Speaking after the win, Carrick told MUTV, "The spirit and the camaraderie is so important for the team. It's great to see the boys getting on so naturally and enjoying each other's company. Collectively we look strong as a team, which is always the most important thing, and individual performances seeing the young players come on to have an impact." Returning to Yoro, he also addressed Manchester United's long wait for a Premier League title. United have not won the league since Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement in 2013, a gap now stretching to 13 years. Since Ferguson stepped down, the club has been through 7 permanent managers. David Moyes won a Community Shield during his 1-year spell, Louis van Gaal secured an FA Cup, Jose Mourinho added a Europa League, an FA Cup, and a League Cup across 2 seasons. And Erik ten Hag delivered both a League Cup and an FA Cup. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ruben Amorim were the only 2 managers in this period to leave without a trophy, with Amorim overseeing a 15th place finish in the 2024-25 season. Despite that history, Yoro believes the situation is shifting under Carrick. "We're Man United, so we have to think like that. And I know we have the potential to do it, so we have to do it. The mood is really good. We work really hard, and outside the pitch we have a good vibe, good mood. So the target this season is to win every game, to be honest, for the team to be the best, for myself to do good games every time, to win trophies," he said. Carrick took over as caretaker manager and guided United to a 3rd-place Premier League finish, which was enough to earn him the role on a permanent basis this summer. Reflecting on the appointment, Carrick said, "From the moment that I arrived here 20 years ago, I felt the magic of Manchester United. Carrying the responsibility of leading our special football club fills me with immense pride. Throughout the past 5 months, this group of players have shown they can reach the standards of resilience, togetherness, and determination that we demand here. Now it's time to move forward together again with ambition and a clear sense of purpose. Manchester United and our incredible supporters deserve to be challenging for the biggest honours again." Turning to the 3rd story, Alejandro Garnacho has appeared to take a swipe at Chelsea following his Aston Villa debut. Garnacho completed a loan move from Chelsea to Aston Villa, with a conditional obligation to buy set at £43 million should Villa choose to trigger it. He made his debut against Indonesia All-Stars, a match Unai Emery's side won 3-1. Writing on social media after the game, Garnacho said, "First start after 3 months. Happy to be enjoying football again. 1% every day. Thanks. Indonesia. His time at Chelsea ended without a competitive appearance after Enzo Maresca deemed him surplus to requirements following the club's permanent managerial appointment. Garnacho's exit from Manchester United last summer was also contentious, with his proposed move to Chelsea collapsing in January 2025. He fell out of favour under Ruben Amorim, was left out of the squad for the win over Manchester City, and was notably omitted from the starting 11 in the Europa League final, which prompted a public reaction from the player at the time. Manchester United retain a financial interest in Garnacho's future, with Carrick's club entitled to 10% of any future transfer fee. Should Aston Villa activate the buyout clause, reports indicate Al Rayyan has been among the clubs to make an inquiry, with the player reportedly open to a move to the Saudi Pro League or remaining in Europe. On the Sancho front, reports remain limited at this stage, with no confirmed details yet on a resolution to his ongoing situation at Manchester United. As soon as verified information becomes available, it will be covered in a dedicated update. To recap, Lenny Yoro says he has no excuses this season and believes United can challenge for the Premier League title. Altay Bayındır is closing in on a loan move to Celta Vigo, with a medical reportedly scheduled for this weekend, and Alejandro Garnacho has made his Aston Villa debut following his exit from Chelsea. That covers today's biggest Manchester United headlines. If you found this update useful, subscribe to Final Whiz for daily coverage of every major transfer story and match reaction. Like this video to support the channel, and leave a comment with your prediction for Yoro's role this season. New updates are coming soon.